we're live now. Now I'm just waiting for it to show up on my phone. There we go.
It says live.
I'm just going to turn everything down. There should still be a wrench. Let me check.
A wrench?
I'm checking right now.
This iced tea.
Yep, I'm still a wrench.
This iced tea has been in my. Oh, it says hello, Vinny. Oh, hello, everyone. Thanks for coming back. There's Donna.
Hi, Donna.
And Gabrielle.
Hi, Gabby.
You have to correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly.
What's someone's name?
Yeah, all of them. I can't because you know how it is with me.
I see Joan Plavier, J. Martin.
Oh, you just got a kiss from somebody.
Maybe that was probably for you, not me.
Well, who knows?
I see Karen Williams.
He's a lot better at that. I see. You sound like you know what he sounds like? He sounds like Miss Nancy on Romper Room. I see Judy. I see. You don't even get it.
I don't. And forgive me, I woke up from a nap and just got over.
But he still wouldn't get it. Doesn't he sound like Miss Nancy on Romper Room? Come on now, the old heads. Do you know what it is?
I've heard of Romper Room, but I haven't.
They're not answering. Joan said yes. Donna is laughing. Do it again, because it's funny to my demographic.
1965.
No, say hello to people.
Oh, there's Dave. I see Dave in the Med Center. Sandra Mayo. It's like I'm taking attendance here.
No, he's not doing it right now. He was doing Miss Nancy from Romper Room, and we're in Baltimore. Well, we're not in Baltimore, but we're
suburb of Baltimore.
Present Dave. That's David from Texas.
It's Tamda.
Dave. Yeah, Tammy and David.
Yeah, Dammy and David. I couldn't get that out.
Oh, we're here. We're going to do something. We're going to do a thrift haul tonight. Once he finishes saying hello to all the people, because I can't see it.
I really hope I don't butcher this name. Mark Vitellano, Christy Boker, or Becker. Probably Becker. Forgive me if I butcher that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, David. Vintage Uprising, Texas is what we're supposed to say.
Tammy and David, Vintage Uprising, Texas.
It's hot. It's getting hot in here.
Don't, you'll demonetize yourself.
What?
With song lyrics.
Why I can't sing?
Yeah, you'll demonetize yourself if you're not careful.
Spokane. Is it cooling off in Spokane? Washington?
Who wrote that?
Hi, Boston. I don't know. It goes by too fast for me.
Yeah, Justine Januszewski said it's Boston here. You're looking/sounding good, which is good feedback.
Thank you, because this internet, if this goes wonky, and then it could 90 degrees in Spokane. You don't say. 75 tomorrow. I know. Somebody sent me a message and they said, guess what's back at Dunkin' Donut?
What?
Pumpkin spice.
Well, it is that time of year. Pumpkin spice and everything nice.
They're probably waiting for us to do something. Oh, okay. You want me to tell them what we're going to do, or are you going to tell them what we're going to do?
Your channel. You tell them what we're doing.
It's out, but we're on it together.
But it's your channel.
All right. We went thrifting. How many shops did we go to today?
Let me think. Maybe 8, 9.
Yeah. And we found some things. We're not going to show you everything. Do it shirtless. Who said that? David? Oh, because it's up. First of all,
you can barely see my shirt because it's covered.
Show him. Come on now, own it.
All right,
I told him that was inappropriate no, show it.
I am.
You might as well own it and show the whole. Can you see it?
It's from Maine. When I was up there, I got the shirt. Barely anything.
Hi, Tony. I said that is inappropriate for the people are going to get mad at me. And that was his fashion choice, not mine.
I wore the shirt all day. Big deal. No one said anything, aside from the girl who complimented it at the pizza place.
Yeah, we went and got a pizza, and she said, I like your shirt. I thought she was talking to me. She was talking to him. And I said, what's the matter with my shirt?
She liked my shirt.
Yeah. Do you like his shirt? We might as well get with it.
Saying hi to everyone.
You can see. Why is it? Oh, he's saying hi.
Yeah.
So all I'm doing is the pizza girl didn't like my shirt. Oh, wait till you see this. David, are you here? I have a piece of Art Deco glass. I have never seen it before. I don't know who made it. Someone from Maine said nice shirt, probably because of the lobster.
The lobster, as we say from up there.
Lobster. You sound Long Island. Lobster.
Lobster.
Should I start with maybe I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna show this piece of Art Deco glass first.
Work your way up to it.
I'm a work up to it. Well, let me start with a couple things Vinny got for me.
Oh yes.
Some local things.
Yeah, local.
So he bought these things and was holding on. I think you were with me in Philly when I bought the jadeite, the porcelain 1930s jadeite toothbrush holder. So he remembered that I bought that, and he found for me a 1930s jadeite porcelain.
I thought it was a round soap dish, but he's going to use it as a coaster for now for this stream.
Yeah, but it was manufactured for the cup in the bathroom. It was very unsanitary, but in the old days, who remembers people would just have one glass on the sink in the bathroom and everybody drank out of it. Does anybody remember that? The old bathrooms? Joan said, yep. There would be a drinking glass, and you could get water out of the sink in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Messaging people back in here.
Yeah. Oh, you had the little Dixie cups. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had those at church. It was a little dispenser.
For the holy water? Or just like if you were thirsty?
No, we weren't Catholic, so it was just for water.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
In the bathroom.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I remember my grandmother having toilet paper doll. Yeah, the doll with the crocheted pantsuit, the crocheted
You can't just cover the toilet paper roll. They were fancy.
No, the Barbie, her legs sat down in the toilet paper. Do you know this?
Yeah.
Oh, you do know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he knows it.
My grandmother.
Yeah, the skirt, the dress.
Yeah, and I think she literally just went into the toilet paper roll.
Hi, Max. So, yeah, Vinny got me this. And look at this. It's made of aluminum. And it screams 1920s. What is it? It's a silent butler. It's a silent butler. I didn't look to see if there was a mark on it, Vinny.
I don't think there was because I looked too.
So this is pressed aluminum. So silent butler. So at the table, you can, well, I don't drop crumbs on the table. Do you?
No, because I don't sit at the table and eat anymore.
So you get the crumbs off the table, and we have the matching scraper to get the crumbs. It's very 1920s. Sorry, I know the lighting isn't that great. Can you scrape the crumbs? Yeah, you scrape the crumbs. I'm sure Air Q had one too, and I bet as soon as a crumb fell, Miss Lemon was right there. Do you know Miss Lemon?
No, I don't. Wouldn't you be worried about scratching the table with that, though?
Well, you'd have a tablecloth.
Oh, that's... help me, please. Yes, that's right, tablecloth. Too fancy. You realize now that that's dented because you did that.
It's your turn. Would you put your cell phone down, millennial?
Okay, Archie Bunker. All right, so the question is, what do I want to share first? I guess I can share this.
Nice crumb catcher.
It's a crumb catcher. And there's also a 3-tier table. Good to know. So this is a Nippon lemon server, octagonal.
I wish I could get that light closer.
Oh, we can't move it because the cord's short. Boo. There it is. It has the Nippon mark on the back. I'm sure I'm sharing it the right way. If it is fuzzy, I apologize, but that is the Nippon mark.
It's fuzzy.
It's very, very fuzzy. Like the bear. So that was cool. That was only $3.50. People like these. You can put sugar or even lemons on it. Although more decorative nowadays than anything else. And going with some dishware. And I offered these to him first. And he...
Him?
Yeah, I offered them to you first, didn't I? I spotted them and I said you should put them in your cart. And then you said no. Czechoslovakian lusterware. What is that, like a red? Or is that like an orange?
Orange, burnt orange.
Burnt orange. You know what? I probably should have opened it. Made sure.
Ooh, there's hair on it.
Ew.
Ooh.
It's from the sticker. Okay. You get the idea. Neat set. I think it was $6 for the set.
Meat set.
Neat.
Oh.
Neato. Okay, and what else do you have for us?
Is it my turn already?
Yeah, I shared 2 things.
I must talk a lot because I went so fast. You went so fast.
I did.
Well, Karen loves the cream and sugar. Hi, Auntie Christy.
Hey, Auntie Christy.
Okay. I'm going to show you something. You ready? You guys are going to love this. Now, before I show it to you, you know I have to do the dramatic build-up. Okay. Oh, I just raised it up. Okay.
Insert the drum roll.
I'm excited to have this because in the 1930s, my great-grandmother, who lived on a rural farm, but her family had lived on that farm for generations before the Civil War. What?
Just laughing at the chat.
What are they saying? Are they making fun of us?
Someone is, yeah.
What do they say? When telephones came in, and we have photographs at home, the telephone company built this little shack, this little wooden shack on my great-grandmother's property, on the farm property. And there was a little porcelain sign on it that said telephone. And she was a farm woman, she was a farm, which was work. Don't say those people didn't work.
Oh, they did.
That woman worked. Her nickname was Speck because when she was a girl, she got kicked in the head by a cow, and they put her in bed for like 3 days, thought she was, and her sight went wonky, and she had big, thick Coke bottle glasses. When I was a boy, when I knew her, she was old. So Speck for spectacles. Everybody doesn't want to hear all this, but anyway, she was, for certain hours of the day, she would sit in that little booth and be the telephone operator. And there were probably only maybe 30 people, like all on this party line. Anyway, to say that,
Party line.
I found this. Hold on. So, excuse me. This is a Western Electric. And I looked this up. And this goes back to the 30s. Now, it's not missing a second headphone. This is the pad for your head. And then look. This is the thing. Now, there's a cloth that went around your neck, and it would clip on here. And this hangs right here on your chest, like this. You hear me? I'm teaching history.
I can't hear you. The line's breaking up.
This would hang. Is it? The internet went out? This would hang on the women's, and it was always women that did it. And then this went into the switchboard. Yeah.
Can you imagine finding a plug for that thing nowadays? I don't even think they make it anymore.
Well, we have a photograph of the little hut that she would sit in with the switchboard. And my father remembered. So anyway, this is all original. And this is Bakelite. I need to get the strap for the neck. And when I was a boy, there was a show called Laugh.
Laugh Him, Rowan and Martin.
Yeah. And Lily Tomlin was a telephone operator. Did you know that?
Who's Lily Tomlin? I know who Lily Tomlin is, everyone. Just don't have a stooge moment and hit me over the head with something.
Anyway, she would go, she would plug the thing in and she'd go, 1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingy.
You know what? That sounds familiar.
And then she'd say, hello, is this the person to whom I'm talking? Is that what she said? Hello, is this the person to whom I'm speaking?
Oh my gosh.
Is that right? Did I do it right?
I think so.
I can't see. So anyway, I was really excited because, it's kind of neat to have a piece of equipment that my great-grandmother would have used, not this one, but one just like it, and was conversant with, and I don't want to sell it.
It'd be neat displayed on a shelf.
Hello, I'm Patty from customer service. How may I help you?
Let me speak to your manager.
Oh, no, not one of those. I couldn't do telephone public service. I don't have the temperament. I'm too snarky. Anyway, did you like my little story about my great-grandmother? Do you like this thing? I would love to see the photo of your grandmother's. I will dig it out. I promise you. It's this little, almost looks like it's just a little tiny wooden thing. And there was a lane that went from the farm sort of down to the main road. And she wouldn't have been the only one. I think the telephone company paid different women to sit in that little booth during certain hours. That's how they did it. I paid $10.
Sweet.
So anyway, on the internet, these sell for $50, between $50 and $70 for an original set. So I was real excited to get that. All right, Vincent, it's your turn.
Was that 2? I don't think you shared 2.
Yeah, but I talked too long, so you go. No, but you go. I need to rest. They don't want to hear. I need to rest.
All right, let me just say hi to Virginia real quick.
Can't get off.
All right, so you said something about a Coke bottle, like Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah, Spec. She had Coke bottle glasses.
So one of the shops we went to, I found a Coke ad from 1952. I just thought that was really neat. I'm gonna take this out of this really bad frame. Get rid of the frame.
Oh, and I like how they scattered the caps.
Yeah, and they're really cool. Oh, I was going to tell you while you were sharing that phone piece. You know, Katie went to a phone museum when she was in St. Louis?
I watched a lot of her videos. I didn't see that one.
It was really good.
Okay, I'll go back and look.
You got to watch it. It was so good.
I enjoyed Katie's series. Katie does a show called Vinyl. Huh?
She's Vintage and Vinyl here on YouTube.
Yeah. And I saw some of it, but I didn't get to see all of it.
It was really good. If you guys want a really good history of phones, how they operated and such, please check that video out. What else do I want to share? Okay. So I did find this, which I was surprised with. It's a pup. Little pup. Looks like he's chasing a ball. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, playing with a ball.
Playing with a ball. And the reason I picked it up is because it's marked Royal Doulton. It's very, very small. I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to see it. But on the back paw, it says Royal Doulton, England. So I'm not sure what I can get out of that, but I felt $2 was definitely worth it. Because Royal Doulton stuff, people ask a lot of money for it. But he's cute regardless.
If you're just joining us, 131 people, hello and thank you. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop with
Vintage Vinny.
And we went shopping today and we're doing a group thrift haul. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you get a chance, ring the bell. Do they ring the bell on this? No, they don't ring the bell. What do they? They thumb up.
Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already.
Yeah, he's good at saying that. Okay. You ready? We're going to play What Is It? What is it?
It's It's luster, I know that.
I'm very lackluster.
Here we go with the dad jokes.
I know. We were in a store today. He bought a fan.
I should have brought it up.
Yeah, but
I should have brought it up, but oh well.
He bought a fan, an old-fashioned, and the lady, what did she say? Oh, it doesn't matter.
You were saying about the dad jokes about oscillating
blown
away.
I said, ooh, that fan just blows me away. And then I said, oh, don't change your mind and oscillate. And my jokes didn't go over.
I was literally rolling my eyes trying not to laugh because
What
the
is
jokes
it?
were so bad.
Biscuit jar, no. Tea caddy, no. Tobacco jars, yes. Was it Lena that got it first?
I see Lena for that one. Yep.
Lena, you got it. Now, how do we know it's a tobacco jar? It's a tobacco humidor. Now, we don't know that until we do what? Until we do that. And what is that for? So you can get up in there. What's that for? That's right, Virginia. How many of your grandfathers smoked pipes? And what did they put in there?
I know my great-grandfather smoked pipes.
You could cut pieces of apple. That's right, Ricky. You could put pieces of apple in it. You could take a cloth and dampen it and shove that in there. And then you put it back on. And it keeps your tobacco moist. And the apple flavors it and keeps it moist as well. So, yeah, you could certainly. Today, I don't smoke tobacco, but I don't smoke anything. I want to clarify. But you could put cookies in it. And
ginger snap.
Yeah, this is good for ginger snap. But isn't it beautiful? Very 1930s, typical Japanese colors. Not really Art Deco, but sort of in that nice style. Yeah.
I do like the colors on it.
And it says it was $12.50. It might have been on sale. $12.50, and they list it as a vintage luster pot with lid. So we know it's a 1930s tobacco humidor. I'm gonna take that price tag off.
Crushing it.
I don't know what's going to be for sale.
That was your only one thing. Are we going back and forth with just one?
Yeah, but you only have like 2 things left, don't
You
you?
can unpack more.
Oh, he's got more. Okay.
I got more. Yeah, go ahead.
How long should we broadcast?
Doesn't matter. I'm sure they won't mind staying on as long.
How long have we been on?
23 minutes.
Well, that's pretty good. It's
Yeah,
Friday.
we're doing all right.
Yeah, I like lusterware. I don't buy every piece that I see, but I like that piece a lot. Oh, I've got stuff on the floor. Don't worry, I will rewire this.
Now that's very cool.
Now, there's several ways we can date it, right? But what are the 2 primary colors on here? Well, I don't mean primary as in the definition of primary colors, but the 2 colors on here are, come on now.
It's the cream and the green.
Did they say it?
No, I just
you spoiled it. All right, cream and green. Mint green. No, it's not pink. Pink. That's David being silly. David, you need to adjust you need to smack the side of your Zenith console and fix your vacuum tubes. Pink.
Auntie Christie.
Cream and green comes in to fashion, and it's popular really late 20s, but really through the 30s. Once we get into the 40s, the cream and green craze, then we start getting other colors. But that 30s. Oh, whose kitty is sick?
think it's Virginia's.
Oh no, Tammy has a pink hair dryer and a dryer in her shop. Yeah, very 30s. Very Myrna Loy. Are you paying attention?
I'm responding to somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry. And it has a decal on it here, and it says, I'm not going to plug it in because it needs to be, I have to rewire it.
Yeah, that definitely needs a tune-up.
The lady was like, should we plug it in to see if it works? Well, go ahead.
Yeah, you want your outlet to...
Did you see that? Why don't we plug it in? Okay.
Yeah, that would definitely cause a a fuse blow.
That'll give you, anyway, it's called the Quick Way. I can't read it. What is it? Your eyes, I can't see it.
It says Quick Way, the Quick Way Co. in St. Louis, Reg US Padoff.
Obviously, I have need for it. You haven't seen me since I shaved my head.
I haven't.
No, I mean, anybody hasn't. So this will be metaphorically my new hair dryer because I don't need it. I don't have my 80s hair anymore. So I will restore that. Isn't that cool? It's your turn, Vincent.
Oh, is it? Guess the internet's getting faulty.
Oh, no. I just unplugged. Did it go blank?
No.
Okay.
You're good.
My plug, I became unplugged. I guess we're back on.
Okay, this is really cool, and these are awesome for Halloween. This is one of those moth tins.
Moth tins?
Moth tin, like a mothball.
Oh, moth tin.
Yeah. What did you think I said?
Moth tin. I'm like, what's a moth tin?
That sounds like a town somewhere.
It does.
So I usually see the black and the orange. I had yet to see a pink one with the black. Very industrial. Very. Can you even open these things up?
Well, don't let mothballs out. And
I can't even open this thing. Doesn't matter. Very cool regardless. I got that for, I think, 10% off of $3.
what does it say? What does it say for the people? You hang it. There's a hanger for the closet.
Yeah, you hang that up in the closet like that. And it says, click moth jinx. Click does the trick. Kills moths and larvae. Active ingredient. Okay, I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to try to say it anyway. Paradichlorobenzene. And it's refillable. Usually these have a year on them, but I'm not seeing it on here. Manufactured by the Click Chemical Corp in Brooklyn. Love that.
I wish it would take care of those nasty
Lanternflies?
Yes.
I just saw them here for the first time. I haven't really paid attention to them.
Well, pay attention. Step on them.
Oh, I do.
And I've been asking people. They're moving. Somebody in Michigan said that they had one. They're coming. We're trying to get rid of them. It's a bad bug. I talked about that before. Bad bug.
Very bad bug. I'll take all these out so you guys can see them, but this is a really cool set. Tie clip, money clip, and cufflinks as I drop one on his computer. Just my luck.
Oh, a G-Clef. G-Clef.
And they're made by Anson. I've never heard of them.
Anson or Aronson?
I believe it says Anson. A-N-S-O-N.
Anson.
And they got little like music notes and such on them. So there is the tie clip. You know what I just noticed? One of the rhinestones is missing, but it doesn't matter. I got that set for $5. We got that. And here's the money clip. I actually had one of these not that long ago, but it was a newer one, and the sides were so sharp, I cut myself. These will not cut your fingers. Yeah, that whole set was $5. I couldn't say no to that. I think that was my two. The moth tin and the...
How does it come back to me so fast? I'll go quickly on this one. 2 tins. All right. We have Miss McMess. Huh? Butterscotch flavored dessert mixture. Ooh. That's looking very 40s. There might even be a date on it. This is made by the First McNess Company of Freeport, Illinois, established 1908. See that?
Oh, Joan Greenfield says that Anson made lighters. You know what? That does ring a bell.
No, not Anson. Aronson. It's the Ronson. Ronson made the lighters. The Ronson. That's what you're thinking of, dear. I think you're thinking Ronson. Ronson. Ronson is the LV Ronson LV Aronson company in Newark, New Jersey. Made lighters and lots of beautiful bookends and lamps. And look at this. Look at the butterscotch dessert. You can have pudding. And you can have pie. I wonder if there's any left in it.
Does it still smell like butterscotch? No, it just smells like an old tin.
Anyway, do you guys like this tin?
I love the graphics on that.
Yeah, I do too. I like the deco. It sort of looks like cobalt, like the modern tone, like the Hazel Atlas modern tone.
For sure.
But she sure did brown her topping. Didn't she? In the oven?
I can't tell. I have to
Oh,
look at it.
junket. Yes, junket was some kind of a pudding kind of a thing, wasn't it? It was a dessert called junket. Do you know that?
That rings a bell, yeah. Someone said they're craving a Werther's candy now.
What is this one? There's no way I can read
Epsom
it.
salt. People's Quality. I wonder if that's from People's Drugstore.
It says People's Drugstore.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I just saw People's. I was like, oh.
Washington, D.C. And this is sort of 40s looking. This is more 30s looking. Cream and green.
Looks more yellow.
Yeah.
Yellowish and yellow and green.
Can you buy junket? I like tins as well, Donna. Let's see if this one's... What does Epsom salt smell like?
It depends on the scent.
Here, you smell it.
Okay. It doesn't really have a smell anymore. I mean, I like the smell of the old tins. It smells like it's been in a basement or something for a number of years.
Are you supposed to soak it, get in a tub, and put that on you?
You put it in the tub and let it like mix around in the water.
Let's see what it tells you. I can't see this.
You want me to read it?
Oh, it's a laxative. What?
What? Epsom salts as laxatives?
Do you guys know this? Put another quarter in the what?
In the Wi-Fi machine.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Real crifty what? Rifty crintage. What is that? This is a laxative. Did your grandmother give you Epsom salt as a laxative? Oh. Do you want me to read this? Or is it off color? You take Epsom salt balls. What do you mean you take them? You eat them?
No, I said I take Epsom salt baths.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should stop because I can't see.
So, Karen said, never smell old tins. I made the mistake of doing that with old boot polish one time.
He always, any nasty bottle of, if we get separated in the store, anything that says Avon, he'll.
I'm the very weird person that has to smell the old Avon no matter how bad it is. It's a weird, I know how bad it's going to be, but I do it anyway.
Let's see what this says as a laxative. Okay, you ready for the directions? This is you're the ones sitting there on a Friday night listening to me read laxative instructions off of a tin, but I'm sitting here on a Friday night reading it to you. So it says, as a laxative, the adult dose is 2 teaspoonfuls, and as a cathartic, 4 teaspoonfuls. Dissolve in a glass of hot or cold water. For a child of 12 years, the dose is half of the adult. Habitual use should be avoided. You can say that again. Can you believe this?
I can't believe that those were laxatives back then. Uh-oh. Never mind.
Caution. Caution. In case of abdominal pain, nausea, or vomiting, which may indicate appendictus, not an appendectomy. I had an appendectomy.
Wait, what word are you reading?
It says What is appendictus?
That's appendicitis.
No, it's not.
It's pronounced appendicitis. Not appendictus.
But it has a D in it,
Yeah.
which may indicate avoid this laxative and cathartics until a physician can be consulted. I didn't know that appendicitis. Yeah, that's appendicitis.
Mm-hmm.
But
appendictus.
yeah, but it's spelled.
I know. I do that too.
Well, how would you say that word?
What, the way it's spelled?
Yeah.
Appendicitis.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's APPENDICIS.
It is. It is. You're right. It is. It is. I can't. It is. It's appendectomy.
An appendectomy. That's the removal of your appendix.
Yeah, I had mine taken out.
I don't think I had. No.
This would give
knock
you-
on wood.
I just thought you soaked in it in the tub. Well, it's weird. What?
I was telling them about the.
It's your turn.
I was telling her I was learning my lesson about smelling that boot polish. I will never do that again.
I think he's on his cell phone because he's talking to you guys.
Yeah, I'm messaging you all while he's sharing stuff.
See, I don't know how to.
You know what? Should I open this up and we should open and look at a couple of pages of this?
If it's not off color.
This was Show Business. I don't know what year this is from.
Show business shouldn't be bad.
No, this isn't a racing magazine. Okay. I'm gonna take the tape off of here as I tear the cover.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go take a dose of Epsom salt
Okay, now I should.
because I didn't have any Fiber One this morning.
Okay, so here's the front of the magazine. This was Show Business.
There's no business like it. All right, I'll be quiet. I'm leaving. I'm coming back.
Mitzi Gaynor and Donald O'Connor. Oh, this was from 1956.
I can't get out.
This got Clarabow. We got Gypsy Rose Lee in here, Bobby Clark. So this must be reflecting on stuff from the 20s and 30s, but it's from 1956.
Sweet.
Let's see what else is in here.
Do you want a Nature Valley peanut bar?
After we're live, sure.
Okay.
Oh, here's Fred and Ginger.
Snap.
Yeah, Ginger Snatch. Very cool. Yeah, this was only $2. You guys know I'm a sucker for old ephemera.
I'm a sucker for you.
Eddie Cantor, Vaudeville's gift to Ziegfeld and bride Marie Callahan.
Marie Callender?
Yeah, Marie Callender's. Very, very cool.
I'm supposed to be quiet.
What on earth is she doing? Oh, over here. Oh, that's Barbara Stanwyck? No way.
Oh gosh, Barbara Stanwyck.
Barbara Stanwyck shells out to Mitty DeVere in Burlesque. In 1929, wooed and won her.
How come Barbara Stanwyck is always in some old blue dress in a cabin somewhere? That's Jack Benny.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here.
Wait, let me see. Look at these are old radio people.
Yeah, there's
Burns
John
and
Barrymore, Burns and Allen.
That's don't tell me I know who it is.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
never mind. It's right here.
no, don't tell me I know who.
I-
Ed Wynn.
Yep, that's Edwin.
No, Ed, not Edwin.
I know, Edwin.
Ed Wynn. You guys remember the fire? Are they still there?
Yeah, they're still there.
I can't-
There's Ethel Merman on the very top here.
Wow, that's a young. Show him Jack Benny. That is a
Yeah.
young Jack
And there's
Benny.
Gypsy Rose Lee.
Look how young Jack Benny is. Get it close up.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting it in the shot.
That is a young. Look at Rudolph Valentino. Is that Valentino up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
He just had an anniversary or something of his death not that long ago.
Yeah, he died in 1922.
Yes, he's been gone a long time. Or 1926, I think it was. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought he died earlier than that. I thought he died in the early 20s.
That's crazy. Who else do we have in here? Oh,
Burns and Allen.
Burns and Allen. Let's see who else is
That's
in
Jack Benny and Mary Livingston.
You know what? I have a Jello book with them in it.
Yeah, JELLO.
Trying to see who else is in here. Oh, wow. Beryl Haley was part of the glory that was Ziegfeld's.
Show them. They want to see it.
Look at her.
Warning.
That's, yeah. Show costume.
It is fantastic. I know. I'd like to read that. Maybe you could accidentally
Leave
it in my truck. Barbara Stanwyck played some racy roles. I think early on she did. And then in the 60s, she was always in some Western, held up in some ranch somewhere in a blue dress. That's Al Jolson. Don't show that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we will not show that.
I mean, it's inappropriate today.
Yeah.
Vaudeville, and it was inappropriate then.
Caruso and Cantor. So
part
Eddie Cantor. And then something Caruso.
Oh, Enrico Caruso, the opera.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
Well, anyway,
Yeah, I shared Fred and Ginger. So that was a neat piece for $2.
okay.
And then this is cool. I have a thing for these old Ice Capade programs. I just think they're really cool. And this one has a Petty pinup girl on it, which you guys know I'm a big fan of. What year is this from? Doesn't say. Maybe it says it on the inside. The Fifth Symphony, Phil Romaine and Kathy Steele, and Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony. Oh man, look at these blue outfits.
Wow. Are they go-go boots?
Those look like go-go boots to me. I wish I knew what year this was from.
You can.
I'm sure it's in
It's
here
got to
somewhere.
be okay. This has to be somewhere like 1958 to 63, somewhere in
Probably.
that. Show the hairdos. The women will know. All right, women.
These
Well,
have
the
gotta
men.
be.
The men could know too.
Well, you know, this reminds me of Liz Taylor in like the late 50s.
Well, look at
early
these
60s.
hairdos.
Like right
Hold it.
here.
Can they see it?
I'm gonna.
Get it so the light.
Sorry, guys. This is difficult. There we go.
What
Nope.
year are those hairdos? Are you holding it still?
Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
Look at this lady right here. That's definitely like Liz Taylor, like late 50s, early 60s, don't you think? This girl right here. Yeah, I think you're right. 58, 59, but this is a 40s girl.
My grandmother had that hair in high school in 1958. Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think we're talking late 50s to early 60s.
Oh, it says it right here. On the very back, 1961.
We were right there. We are good. You guys are good.
Why would they put it all the way in the back, though, is my question. Why don't you have it up front?
For the dramatic effect of having you search for it.
No, nothing wrong with searching, right?
All right. Look at this. You had that hairdo in first grade? They might be over the hair. What was that?
My mouth clicked.
Your mouth clicked?
Yeah.
You have dentures?
I do not.
I could take the price tag off. Look, $4. $4.
And I let you have them.
Hey, see, no, you didn't let me. You didn't let me have anything. It's a luster cream and sugar.
Those were Bavarian, right? Or were they Czechoslovakian?
Someone says, "Who made it?" What could it be? It's either German, Japanese, or Czechoslovakian, or it could be Japanese as well. Let's turn it upside down. It is. I can't see. What is this? Oh, that's the.
It was Japanese. Why did I think it was? You know what? I have a set of Bavarian luster at home. That's why I thought.
That's the lemon juice I stole from the pizza.
Pizza joint.
Do you do that? You just grab a few extra Splenda packets. I mean, it's not stealing.
Who doesn't do that?
I mean, I had intentions of using it.
If you want a shot of lemon juice when you wake up in the middle of the night, there you go.
Am I the only one that does that? How many of you do that when you get your coffee at Wawa? Don't you grab a few extra Splendas? I don't know why I'm whispering. It's made in Japan. Oh, from Wawa. Yeah. I love it as well. You know, very cool for autumn and an unusual shape. Yeah. Yeah. Save it for,
Ooh, lemon pepper chicken.
Oh, everybody's confessing. What do you take from the Chinese restaurant? Read it. I have
a few
to.
extra packets of soy sauce and hot sauce here and there.
Oh, you live in large, RJ. What is it? Who said that?
Yeah, RJC72.
Oh, taking those extra soy sauce packets from the Chinese restaurant. Well, I admitted to the lemon juice. $4. Do I have to do another one?
Yeah.
All right. Hi. Folks, if you don't know who that is Vintage Vinny, and he has a channel called Vintage Vinny's Antiques.
Yeah, that's it.
And you can go and he does thrift hauls and live sales and all kinds of stuff. And I've known him for years. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Ooh, somebody takes the little Irish creams from the Wawa.
Ooh. Miss D is in the house.
I guess I need to take the paper off.
Yeah, they would like to see what's in here.
Well, I'm distracted.
By what, me?
No, I'm excited that I'm not the only one that takes a few little packets once in a while.
Oh my goodness.
All right, look at this.
They use the biggest pieces of tape for that at this
I know.
place. I don't know why.
Look at this piece of tape on there. Oh, now that you're still talking about junket? It's a mystery. Are you on the edge of your seats? Did everybody go take a dose of Epsom salts? You're going to need it after this video is over. Now, you can see the beautiful sort of cabbage rose pattern on this depression glass. All right, it's got 3 feet. The back of it is smooth. So it sits on a counter or something, and it's got like a cabbage rose pattern. And I didn't really recognize until I looked closely and really started fiddling with it. Look close up at what you see. I'm trying to get it. Do you see the female? Is she nude?
I don't think she's nude. I think she's...
Yeah, she's nude.
Oh, is she? And she has like kind of like a sash. Kind of like...
Well, she's holding a drapery in front of her. I think she's got no clothes on.
Let me look, make sure.
It's either that or she's wearing a very diaphanous gown. I think she's got no clothes on.
Yeah, you know what? I'm seeing...
Is she nude? Is she nude?
Yeah, she's topless.
She's all less.
And she's got a sachet going to cover that part of her. So
this is for a woman's vanity. This is a woman's trinket vanity. You wouldn't have a naked lady on something for the kitchen. So anyway, there she is there.
I would.
Well, you would. I can barely get you to see her. See that? Yeah, I rather than salt or matches, I'm not with the nude lady with the drapery. I'm feeling dresser set. Sit on a woman's vanity. Aren't you guys feeling that?
I feel that for sure.
I mean, it's going to be an educated guess. I wish I could get you to see the lady.
Someone said put paper in there.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe get a lot of paper and stuff it back in the...
Good suggestion. Let's try it. Does that make the naked lady show up?
Not really.
Well, there we go. Now we got her. Look over here. You see her now?
Yeah, I kind of see it now. Nah, she's dressed like J-Lo.
So she's there. Jello?
J-Lo. You know who J-Lo is, right?
Yeah, Jello.
No. No, J Lo, as in Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, is she the actress?
Yes.
Or whatever she does.
Yes,
She sings,
actress, singer.
Doesn't she sing All Single Ladies, All Single Ladies?
No, that's Beyonce.
Oh.
No, J Lo sings. There's a song that I really like by her. It's called.
If I can't play it on my Victrola, I don't listen to it.
It's Jenny from the Block. That's the song.
There's the lady there. So the lady is there. She's there and she's there. So at home, I wouldn't share my vanity with a naked lady. What? You see the lady now? Yeah, you see the naked. They were putting naked ladies on everything. The drapery is she's holding like a swag, but she ain't got no clothes on. I mean, she's covering
her bits, but she's topless. Right, Shannon, very scandalous.
Scandalous, but for the Depression. I have at home a book called
I asked myself
Depression Glass of the Bedroom and Vanity. So when I get back to Philly and Jersey, I'm going to get my book out and look up Depression Glass from the Lady's Vanity. And the tag on here says Depression Trinket.
I don't think it's a trinket dish.
Trinket for the lady's dresser.
Well, I mean, I would think maybe like cotton balls or something.
Well, here's the thing. When this was manufactured, it wouldn't have been manufactured for cotton balls.
True.
Or for hair. It would be part of like a dresser vanity set. All right, they've seen enough. I go on too long.
If someone was saying,
It's your turn, Vinny.
I know. I was responding to
Okay.
Linda Surfass said that why not naked men? I'm like, I say the same thing. Like,
It's rare.
They can put naked ladies on things like that, but you can't put a naked man on something. The Michelangelo statue, hello.
It's very rare to find a naked man thing from a 1930s
Maybe that was too
piece.
scandalous back then.
But they're there. You can once in a while.
Once in a blue moon. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. What else do I have? They done wrapped everything up. Did I show them that postcard?
Yeah, Roman themed stuff. Is it inappropriate? Go ahead.
Yeah, this isn't bad. It's kind of mean, but it's funny. We got 3 postcards for $2. This one was in it. It's called A Bamforth Comic. So it's an older guy and a lady dressed in a bathing suit. And the caption reads, 300 men aboard and I have to get wrecked with this. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's humorous. That's funny.
Yeah, it's not.
It's.
I mean, it's mean, but at the same time,
People lighten up, everybody. It's risque.
But not in today's standards.
Yeah.
This is absolutely nothing.
Well, there's a difference between. I think we know. A little something risque. It's a little bit of humor.
The SS Scorpion. Okay.
It's kind of like tacky. You know it when you see it.
Exactly.
When something is risque, it can be a little humorous without going too far.
What on earth? Why even have it?
I don't know.
Here, show something else while I fish out what I bought.
While you fish out what?
While I fish out what I got. Oh, maybe I can just show these. Since it's already out of the packaging. Facial tissues.
Oh.
So these were new old stock Halloween.
Wait a minute. You made fun of me with the Halloween napkins I bought.
Because they weren't old. These are new. These are old. See? 39 cents. Those are cool. Probably what, 50s maybe? When did things like this cost 39 cents?
Vintage Uprising, Texas. What do you mean you're playing with us? What did you say?
I think she's messing with us, asking, can we say bits? Yeah, you can say bits. Bits and pieces. But yeah, those were $1. I couldn't say no to those.
I need to put the lemon.
Is it? Oh, you know what I didn't share? I forgot all about her. I'll share her next.
Share her next.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be quiet, and everybody's going to go, ooh. I want you to study it. Look at the legs. Look at the legs.
Very sexy.
I said I was going to be quiet. Somebody wants to see kibbles and bits? I know, Karen. Look at the legs. Are we in the aesthetic? Are we talking? Let's study it now.
Well, Karen got the name of it.
Well, we're in. Did she get Meridian? You
Yeah.
go, Karen. Karen, do you collect Meridian? Meridian B from Connecticut? I love Meridian B from Connecticut. They made the best stuff.
Ricky Donald.
Oh, they say froze.
Okay, so it did freeze.
Tell them that we know we're frozen. Okay, hold on.
Oh, it's back.
We know we're frozen. We know that we froze. It was the stunning legs. Are we still frozen?
No, it looks like we're okay now.
Okay. Saying buffering, it's fine. What I'm looking at is, let me show you the whole thing. Because we know in late Victorian, you've got all of these. You've got William Morris, and you've got aesthetic, and you've got all the revivals. And I'm not an expert. So, but look at the legs on this bad boy. This almost has a nouveau. But anyway.
Show them the lid.
I'm showing them. This is looking almost like not Renaissance revival. And then on the lid, Karen, is a lion on top of a shield. Look at this lion. You see him? Let's see what they're saying. Look at the lion on the shield. Is it still frozen?
No, it's fine now.
So we know we're late Victorian. All right. So we know we're 1880s. Yeah. And there were so many styles in the 1880s. But we've got this, and this isn't bent. I mean, this lion, this is the handle. He's on top of this shield. And this is a sugar bowl. Can you imagine the coffee? And then here on this, I don't know what that is. Not cartouche. What's a cartouche? Don't say anything.
No, I've never heard that.
What is a
term
cartouche?
before. I can Google it.
No. I mean, I know what an reticulated gallery is. Anyway, whatever is up in here.
Oh, it's a gun cartridge with a paper case or an ornate or ornamental frame.
A cartouche? Was the Victorian era a revival of a lot of... Yes, there were so many revivals. Egyptian revival, Renaissance revival, Gothic revival. So many revivals. I'm not getting any particular, look in here at what we see here. This is almost Greek. We've got naked people hunting. Why do they always have no clothes on?
That's how it was back then.
With no clothes on?
Well, I mean, if you lived in the jungle.
Can you see whatever this band is, this decorative band in here that's embossed with these? There's always a naked lady on the floor doing something.
Karen says she has 2 sugar bowls like that with birds on top.
You do, Karen? With the bird as the handle for the lid? So I hope you guys can see what's going on in this scene. Can they see it? It's like a hunting scene. Yeah? Are they tired of it?
No. And remember I had to tell you to buy it because you went back and forth on it?
I saw it, and I'm like, I like it, but it's a sugar bowl. It's just sitting, and I had to study it for a while. That's like, It's just one piece, but it's such a good example of Meridian B and how over the top. I mean, their pieces were just brilliant. And then, how much did it cost? $15. Yeah, the detail is outstanding. Naked men hunting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Egyptian look around that band.
Is it Rococo or Rococo? No, it's probably Rococo. Rococo Revival.
Wait a minute. What are these two doing?
What?
Right where my finger is. Don't describe it.
Oh boy. Okay. We won't put that on camera.
I'm not being dramatic, am I?
No.
Should I show them?
We're adults. Go ahead. There's nothing showing. It's just the pose. Just show it.
I don't know if I can get it to where they can see it. You tell me on there if you can see it.
Okay.
I'm going to show you.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Is that right there?
I see it on there.
Can you see it on your screen?
I can. Luigi.
Is it? Should I not show it?
No, it's fine. I can't see anything. You could just see the poses. I wasn't expecting that on that, but
Are we going to get?
No.
Somebody said, "Well, alrighty." They look very happy.
Lisa from Doulton, yeah, they do look very happy.
Lisa
they're doing that.
Lisa is my turkey toilet girl here.
It's the turkey turn.
Donna is smiling. Well, listen, I'll tell you what. If that kind of stuff didn't go on, we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Come on now. Let's all lighten up. I'm the one that should lighten up.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Somebody went, woo. Oh, they said it's blurry? What?
So Powerline Kid said when it was blurry, it looked like a dog riding a boogie board.
Lou says they're playing Leapfrog. You know, this reminds me of a scene from The Birdcage. Do you remember that? Do you remember The Birdcage?
You know, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, the fussy...
Was that Eddie Murphy?
Oh my gosh. No, it wasn't Eddie Murphy.
No, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
They had plates, and the Greeks were... Yeah, it's a scene you have to see in the movie.
Robin Williams?
Yes.
Okay. I was may have think I'm trading places. I don't know why.
And she goes, "Hand me my glasses." Oh, what are these people doing on this plate? They'll know if you've seen. Yeah.
Oh, Hank Azaria was in that?
Vinny is too young for this discussion.
I mean, is 27 too young to know what that is?
Well, I guess. Let me see what else is going on. You better show. What else are they?
Did you show this pose right here? That's a common pose right there.
Yeah, they're being common, all right. Cheap and common. We better put this down.
There's lots of action on that thing.
I'm telling you what, there is a lot of action on this sugar bowl. No wonder that lion is getting ready
I mean, that one pose that we shared, sweet. Sugar bowl, sweet.
Is that the same pose?
Oh yeah, that's definitely the same pose.
Okay, we need to go to something else. I have to put where do I put this?
Put it on the floor.
Yeah, don't let me.
You won't forget it.
You know what somebody's going to have to do?
Call YouTube and complain about naughty poses on a sugar bowl.
Hello, I'd like to report. Hello, is this YouTube customer service? May I speak to the manager, please?
Oh, that's funny.
Would you show something else?
Today's antique haul brought to you by Playboy Magazine.
Listen, I didn't see that in the store. I should have pointed it out to the lady. Show your stuff.
That's not an appropriate show. So this girl is interesting. I don't know that she's old.
She has got clothes on, right?
She does have clothes, I think. The lei is covering up her top, but you can't see nothing.
Give her a jiggle.
Now,
wait, was that the best you could do with your sound effects? Could we do that again? Could we have some?
Now, This skirt almost reminds me of like Christmas tree. Like, you know how artificial Christmas trees are?
Yeah.
But they're plastic. They're not aluminum. So I have no idea on the age of her, but I love her. I think she was like $4 and change. No markings to say who made her, but she is cool nonetheless.
Are you going to put her on on your dashboard so when you drive, she...
Maybe. Okay, maybe I shouldn't show that because it's got a spring. Maybe I will, just because it's got a spring right here, but I don't know if that indicates age.
There were lamps. Remember there were lamps that they made in the 50s. And
I want one of those.
But
they're expensive.
Well, come on.
If I saw it and it was like a couple hundred, maybe I'd do it.
No, I'd have to talk you into it.
Yes, you would.
What else have you got?
What else do I have?
Karen, am I selling the sugar? Probably. I got to think. Probably, Karen. You know me. I say, oh, I'm not going to sell it, and I live with it for a couple weeks, and then
Then he moves out. Oh, this is the stuff that I got. Oh, I can share this.
I cannot believe. And there's palm trees too.
So this is just fun for me because I love the beach. This is a coastal lighthouse chalkware piece.
Yeah.
It's in good shape, which is pretty surprising, I think. Yeah. Colors are nice on it. You guys know coastal is my theme. This almost looks like a barber pole, doesn't it? Like ones that you see in the windows or on the outside of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find that. That was sitting on the bottom of a shelf, and it was $1.25.
You're right, Lou. It's not my era. I mean, I like Victorian. I don't collect it.
You know what? Somebody said that cellophane skirts were pop. Oh, so she could be vintage. Saying that, yeah.
This is my era, but it's not my turn.
It isn't? I thought I shared two things already. I shared the hula girl and this. So it is your turn. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at you like that.
You were giving me a look.
No. So I have to rewire it. Someone at some point rewired it and put some awful extension cord plug on it.
Did you test it to see if it worked?
No, I don't care. I'm taking this off anyway.
Oh, okay.
So this vacuum cleaner cord is coming off. 1930s green. I know an old woman who collects lighthouses and devoted a whole bathroom to thousands.
Yeah, whole bedroom to it. Thousands of lighthouses.
Anyway, there's the mixing business. Zzz. And, the 30s green. And there's something I can't read. Vinny.
What?
I got to get an SOS pad to clean that or a steel wool, but can you make out like...
It says HO 120 volts, 50 to 60 cycle, AC only, Chicago Electric Manufacturing Company, type AV, made in US.
Chicago Electric Manufacturing Company. And the glass, it has the measuring, it's kind of deco, the way the glass is done. We're nowhere in the 30s, so we've got, what do you call it when it's got cup, half cup?
What do you call it?
And then the maker of the glass is...
Owens, Illinois.
There you go. He got it. We got the Owens, Illinois mark on the bottom. Now, of course, I would love for this to be green with uranium, but so what? It's got a nice deco look to it. This isn't one I've seen before, and this is the original to it. We'll get a new cord on there, and I'll be whipping up...
Some peanut butter?
No.
Some Vaseline uranium?
Some ginger snaps.
Ginger snap.
All right. What now? I only have 2 things left.
I don't even know what I have left.
And we've been an hour and 10 minutes, so...
Ain't bad. What else do you got? You
Couple things.
You got to share one more thing.
And I've got...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm going to share that.
Do I have
These. Ooh, you're going to love these.
If you hear crinkling paper, I apologize.
Actually, we're both crinkling papers.
Oh, you know what? I'll make these an item.
Where are you two at?
My neck of the woods.
We are in Maryland. We're in Maryland. Lisa from Dover. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. I'm coming down to Dover, and you better meet me, and we'll have a coffee. The reason I'm coming to Dover, I'm going to come down. I don't know when yet. In Dover, Delaware, is the Johnson Eldridge R. Johnson. Eldridge Reeves Johnson. And who was he? He was the founder of the Victor Talking Machine Company. Yes, Lisa, Victrola Museum. Have you been to it? I don't think he was born in Dover. Maybe he was born in Dover. Anyway, he comes from an old seafaring family. They had ships. But there's a Victrola Museum in Dover. Lisa, if I come down there, will you come and have a coffee?
She said she's drove past it a million times.
Well, you need to stop. Do you guys want me to go and film it? She said absolutely. I'm glad you're not insulted that we refer to you as Turkey Toilet.
Turkey Toilet.
You know we love Turkey Toilet. But there's a Victrola Museum, the Eldridge R. Johnson Victrola Museum. And even though he founded his company in Camden, New Jersey, you see he moved to Camden and set up his bicycle repair shop. And it was there that he started Victor.
Who's Victor?
Victor Talking Machine Company. Victor
I
Victrola.
know, I was being smart. How much longer can you tolerate me for?
Don't worry, I will just give you a dose of Epsom salts.
You're gonna knock me out?
That'll
Just
fix
hit me
you.
over the head with that.
I'll pour a little this laxative in his. Do you have a Coke? Would you like a Diet Coke?
Not with what you're about to do.
Why
with
don't you?
it, nope.
Why don't you run outside for a minute? We'll put some Epsom salts in his Diet Coke. That'll fix him.
Ugh, no caffeine.
If you're
this
turning in
hour.
late, it says it's a laxative. Or that it can be. Is it your turn?
Is it my turn? I don't even know.
Yeah, do it.
Should I just share all these at once and call it one thing?
I don't know.
Oh, these are just a fun buy. I don't care about the damage on them.
Why should I bite my lip? What did I say?
Maybe she's just nice. She's just maybe just making fun of me.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm gonna share all of them at once. So I have some vintage bow ties. Maybe I'll take them out of here.
Yeah, take them out.
So they were $1.50 each. This one is the coolest to me. This one looks like something straight out of like a 50s prom or 60s prom with the checkered pattern on it.
I can just see Bennett Cerf wearing that on What's My Line.
Which one is he?
Which one is Bennett Cerf?
Yeah, which one is
He was the
Bennett Cerf?
publisher of Random House.
So we got that one. This one was actually the one that was in best shape. This one was made by Evergrip.
Let me try it.
It was just a clip-on.
I don't have on.
How did you even wear these things back then? How do you wear them now?
They did. We wore them when we were little children. We had to wear them. My brother and I.
What, to church?
Yeah.
We got that one. See, this one's got a little bit of like fraying on the fabric, but they're just cool anyway. So we got that one. And then we got this one. This one's like screams deco to me. Maybe it's just the colors and the style, but I don't think it's old.
I think my watch stopped.
Time to get a new battery.
There's no battery in that.
How is that one powered then?
You wind it.
Oh,
How is it powered? Poor thing.
someone
Oh,
said
it did stop.
those bow ties would look good in my hair. Oh,
It's only 9:03.
yeah.
Why is my watch 15 minutes fast all the time?
It's the owner.
No, the clock in your car is wrong.
It's not.
It has to be because I set my watch forward because you told me I was 15 minutes slow. And my computer says that it's 9:04. I bet the thing in your car is wrong.
It isn't because it says 9.04 on my my phone.
Yeah,
my
but-
phone is like, or my
Yeah, but I
my-
set my watch forward 15 minutes because when we were in your car, my watch was. I said, "Why is my watch 15 minutes slow?" And you said, the time in my car is correct. Fast forward your watch," and I did, and now my watch is 15 minutes fast.
that clock is accurate in my car. I swear to you, it's correct. It's like a minute fast.
Well, then how did my watch get?
User error.
It is 9:04, Lisa. What? You all are wrong. It's 8:04. Where are you?
If it's 8:04, that means there are. You're either down south or up north.
What was that movie? If it's Thursday, it must be Berlin. I know that's wrong. There was a movie. Never mind. I'm going to get it wrong. I always get it.
Or if you're in California, it's only like 5 o'clock.
I always get stuff mixed up. You know, it's like I get half of it right. What was that movie? You guys know. If it's Thursday, it must be Madrid. And it's got like, who was in that? Nobody's watching us anymore.
Yeah, they are. We got 183 people here.
What?
I like what Glowy Girl said. I think we're actually watching these two snipe at each other.
No, it's not. But there was a movie. What was it?
Pamela Murrieta says Belgium. I think it means if it's Tuesday, it must be Belgium, or it must be Belgium.
Is that the movie? If it's Tuesday, it must be Belgium. Belgium. If it's Thursday, it must be Belgium.
Some kind
Is
of
that the
tour.
movie though? See,
What?
if it's Thursday, it must be Belgium. I'm not that loopy.
It must
Where's my cell phone? You told me to put my cell phone on the floor, and now I can't find it.
not my fault.
All right.
I've never even heard of that movie.
Oh, somebody Googled it. Okay, if it's Tuesday, it must be Belgium.
That's got to be an old movie. 'Cause I've never heard of it.
if it's
If Cary Grant's in it, then yeah, it's definitely an old film.
all right. You want to see some recipe books?
Mr. Archie.
Who was the woman who did the refrigerators? Betty.
Crocker?
Oh, we got Crocker? No.
No, that was a baker. That was a baker.
You guys know, don't tell him. In the 50s, there was a woman who did all the refrigerator commercials.
Ready for Dan? Even Glowy Girl said for Dan.
Yeah, but that ain't right, glowy girl. Mildred got it. Is it Mildred? Oh, Michael. I'm sorry, Michael. I called you Mildred. Furnace. Like a furnace? Turn up the furnace?
Furness. Why does that name sound familiar?
Now, that's not her, or is it she? That is not she. Or that is not her. I think it's that is not she. My mother was a teacher, and we were always like, that is not she.
Where have I heard that name Furness?
Betty Furness? Huh?
Yeah, Gino Spine said Betty Furness.
So it's Betty Furness. No, not Betty White.
I wish.
Anyway, this says, live better with your 1951 General Electric, and don't forget the heels.
Housewife.
Are you anybody doing dishes in heels? Wait, don't answer.
With only heels on.
I'm sorry, Michael. I called you Mildred. Is it Michael? It wouldn't be the first time. See, the problem.
Oh, never mind.
What?
I'm thinking of a different.
Everybody tells me to get those other glasses so you can see, but I don't know how to. I don't know.
Betty Furness looks like Jane Wyatt. She does.
Anyway, we can have. Would you like to live better by getting the most out of your
That's G.
1950s General Electric?
That's GE, right? Not Westinghouse, right?
Yeah, General Electric.
Okay, because Lisa said that Bess Myerson was for Frigidaire.
I mean, these things are hysterical. And I love how, like, nothing is covered in, like, plastic wrap. They just threw a naked ham in there. They just threw everything in there with no plastic wrap or anything on it. Who remembers these ice cube trays?
Are those the ones with the levers that you pull up?
Yeah, the metal ice cube trays. Remember those? They were like aluminum.
I gave my aunt a couple of those because she's got RA, and the plastic ones are hard for her to use.
Yes, remember these trays? And you would always get in trouble. Who didn't fill up these ice cubes? I can hear it now. If you were the last one to dump the ice, you were supposed to fill the ice cube trays. And if you didn't do it, whoever went in, there would be no ice cube. There's no water in the ice cube trays. Anyway, I promise we're not going to spend 20 minutes on each one of these. We're going to go fast. This is all going to be in a lot. 1951 Frigidaire. This is not old. We're going to throw that away. This is
what do you mean it's not old?
Excuse me. It's like 1975. See, that's not vintage. I don't care what Etsy says.
It's vintage to me.
Well, I'm old school. Baking soda. Okay. This one is kind of cool, though, because of the 70s Hanna-Barbera graphics. Hi, is it Eli or Ellie? Hi. Remember this kind of graphic in the 70s? Look at that pie. Is that a piece of pie underneath?
Looks like a savings thing for
Look
Sara
at the
Lee
coupons.
for coffee cake.
Save 7 cents on Sara Lee. Hi, Mary Beth Smith. All right, Karen, I'm with you. Karen, I am with you. She said, thank you, Scott. Vintage is not 20 years. I'm with you.
It's 25, I thought.
No. These websites came along. Uh-oh, here he goes. I'm going to get in trouble. These, like Etsy and whatnot, came along and they redefined it. Do you remember? Vintage was clothing and wine. We didn't call everything vintage years ago. Now, there's nothing wrong with the word vintage. But to just come on and say 20 years old is vintage, maybe I shouldn't fuss so much because things evolve. But I'm just old. I'm old-timey and I can't help it. I can't help it. Oh, it's from...
I would have thought 20. Maybe that was the Etsy thing. 25 years is vintage. But
It's not vintage. Who's with me on this? Can somebody be with me? Can I get a yeah? Things used to be antique or collectible. An antique was between 75 to 100 years old. Okay. And collectible would be the things from the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. This whole thing about anything that's 20 years old is vintage. I poo-poo that. I'm going to get in trouble. I like contemporary. I think we need to be...
Right.
Uh-oh.
What Karen said.
Oh, boy. They're yelling at me now. Are they mad at me?
No. Antique is only 100 years because we are a young country compared to others.
See, I don't mean... Please don't get me wrong. I love the fact that young people
Vanna White me.
are discovering new things. Like this, for instance. This is like classic 70s. Okay. And I think it's fantastic that younger collectors are discovering things. But I think us older folk need to be, we need to watch it. Because like things like, and I'm always fussing about, it's not uranium, it's not Vaseline glass.
That's the highlighter yellow colored glass.
I'm not fussing at you. But I mean, like once the definition of Vaseline glass disappears and people who say every piece of green glass is Vaseline, that's not true.
It's not.
And so, I don't know. Let me stop. I'm going to get... I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to have to cut this part out. But this is cool. All right. Oh, look at that. Now, all of these recipe books, I'm going to put all of these in one lot. You're going to get all of these. I haven't listed them. Ooh, is that shrimp paste?
Ew.
All right, let me get back on this again. For instance, you listening to me?
I'm listening.
All right, we're going to do it. We're going to play a game. If I say everybody right now, you ready? I'm looking for a vintage hat, H-A-T. What hat came to your mind? You see, the word vintage on its own means nothing.
I think of a like a gangster hat from the 30s. That's what I think of.
Okay.
Or like one of those hats that ladies would wear that kind of have that netting.
Okay. I'm thinking of a 1930s newsboy hat. I'm thinking of a tricorn hat from the American Revolution. I'm thinking of a stovepipe hat that Abe Lincoln wore. See, when you just say vintage hat, we thought of a million different hats.
Top hats.
So I guess my beef is this. I want there to be more scholarship. So I don't want people to say, this is a vintage hat. I want people to go deeper because it helps buyers and sellers. He's not listening to me. He's not listening to me.
I'm responding to people in here.
Are you guys with me on that? So when I said a vintage hat, we could be thinking of a million different hats. So it's especially when you're listing things on eBay and auctions and things, just the word vintage basically means almost nothing other than used.
Mm-hmm.
So the descriptions like the date, the style becomes much more important than I have nothing wrong with the word vintage, but when you just stop with that one word, I'm just.
But take this also. There's about a 30-year age difference between us. So
But
what?
that doesn't-
No. But look,
I'm listening.
So what's vintage to you or antique to you? Like you don't like the 60s or 70s.
Okay, hold on. I got to stop him because that's not the point.
I know it's not, but I'm trying to say there's a difference in what I see as vintage or antique versus what you see it as.
Yeah, but
because of an age difference or what.
I agree with that, and I'm with you. I have no problem with that. But what I'm saying is, when I say to you, Vinny, I'd like a vintage dish, what does that mean?
I mean, that could be anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You got to specify period, style. You got to tell me what you're looking for.
Yes.
If you want Carol Brady dishes, do you want Myrna Loy, William Powell style dishes?
He's got it.
Or what else? Whether
he's got it.
You can't just say that. You got to be specific.
So vintage is not enough.
No, you got to specify.
That's it. And here's the thing, like vintage glass. No.
That could be
1930s, Art Deco, Depression era. You see, so as I said, vintage is fine. But if you just, a lot of the trend, in my opinion, we're getting way off. Are they yelling at us?
No.
In my opinion, which nobody asked, a lot of folks, when I go on eBay, it's just the word vintage is at the beginning of every single vintage, everything is vintage.
I'm guilty.
And what I wish people would do is stop all of the just calling everything vintage and be a little more descriptive, because that helps buyers and sellers.
Keywords.
Keywords are important.
like I'll put the date of something or like era I think it's from, say what it is, like be descriptive.
I applaud you for
can
that.
add vintage into it, but
yeah, vintage is okay.
you can't just say, oh, vintage vase. You gotta say, okay, this is I don't know, like vintage modern tone dessert cup or something, like white milk glass or blue something. You gotta, because people are looking for specific stuff. And your listing is going to get missed. You're going to pay a bunch of fees on things. It's going to sit for a long time. And until you revise the listing, it's just one big mess.
You are right, Vinny. Vintage sugar bowl. No.
No, you can't do that.
1880s Gothic revival or whatever. So I think specifics are important and not just tossing out the word vintage. Okay. I applaud you for that. Round of applause.
Another dad.
Reverse.
Specificity gets you sales. Generic listings.
Are you guys with us on this, or are we just running? Am I just running my mouth? Should I just be quiet? I don't know. You don't have. It's not that I want people to agree with me. I like conversation about it. But yeah, I think being more descriptive than just calling something vintage. Look at this one. The Art of Baking. This is from the 20s. Then he gets chiclets. Why do you get a? He gets a chiclet because he.
Oh, no, she's saying vintage gets clicks. Like it gets. Like people click that if it's something vintage.
Yeah, but the problem is, I want you to go to eBay, go to the search, type in the word vintage.
A lot of stuff.
You're going to get a billion. So you can't stop with vintage.
Well,
you got to go a lot deeper than that.
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
You could say vintage bow tie, and a million things will pop up. But if you say evergrip, checker pattern, white and red, you got fabric, someone's looking for that, boom, they'll find it.
There you go. And there's nothing wrong with even saying vintage 1950s.
Well, yeah, because you got to specify.
Because vintage, right, like vintage 20s, vintage 30s.
That's
vintage,
what I do. That's what I do.
There you go. Vintage mid. That's it. You've got to be more. When you just throw vintage, you lose sales and you lose customers because it's not. Keywords and descriptions are so important.
You got to be specific. Chubby checker.
They want me to finish up with this. The Watkins Cookbook. This is. I'm going to go. This is a whole.
You got a ton of good ones, y'all.
Successful canning. Oh, look at the graphic on that.
Plan a can.
Look at that. Is that 50s or what? And Angie, I agree. It's true with the word antique as well. I'm not picking on the word vintage. Now, antique, however, if we want to be specific,
I'd go 100 years old.
Well, there are two schools. Antique used to be 75 years or more, or 100 years or more. That was like standard forever. So, when somebody says antique, at least we know we're at least 75 to 100 years old. But you still need to be even more descriptive than that. So I agree with you. You got to be. Ooh, are you ready for a gross?
Is that? Oh, never. I thought that was tuna salad. No,
are you ready for a gross 1950s? Okay, what do you see? Is that rack of lamb? Ugh. Is Katie watching? Katie, I want you to cook this and eat it.
She probably would too. She'll eat something at least once.
Okay, Jeffrey says, "Hi, Jeffrey, in Massachusetts, it's a crowned roast. Do we see peaches? Are they olives or grapes on those peaches?" Donna says, "Yuck."
Yeah, I'm right up there with y'all.
Is that a cauliflower in the middle?
Colleen's like, ugh.
You know, though, I take back. Oh, they're pineapples with the grapes? You're right, they are pineapples. I'm sorry. They're pineapples and grapes. I was wrong.
Caviar on apricot slices. Oh. Joan Greenfield asks, I'm 82. Am I antique or vintage?
Joan, we love you because you're watching and you're a part of this conversation and you're whatever you want to be.
Karen's like, go back to the ties.
Why?
Lisa said I threw up a little in my mouth.
Lisa threw up in her mouth?
I think from looking at that disgusting dish.
But look at the kitchen. Of course, what is the man doing? The woman, of course, is busy. Oh, he's busy.
Is she cooking? What's he doing?
Nothing.
Oh, he's opening up the stove. Cook this for me, honey.
Where's the beer? I don't know, though. There's kind of, don't you think there's a charm to that? Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a charm to that. You know, that nobody does anything anymore.
Everybody eats fast food. Nobody cooks anymore.
Now this, you can have this.
Foster, that's very 60s. Is a candle salad in there?
How many of you women sat under that thing? Or men? Do men sit under that?
I'm sure they do.
This is obviously, I don't know how this got in with the with these old cookbooks. Look at this, the Sunbeam Mixmaster. This is 50s. Now I will be selling all of these cookbooks and little books together. You wish you had that hair dryer? Native Virginian sat under that hair dryer.
My great aunt had a hair salon. I'm sure she had.
Yeah,
those.
is that Fish Chick?
Yeah, Colleen.
Colleen, the kind of charm comparable to, bless her heart. Yeah, like, you know, when you come out in an outfit and somebody goes, "Oh, bless your heart, are you going to wear that?" That's kind of like with that dish.
That's bad.
Look at this, and all the appliances. All of this is going to be in one auction. All right, get with it. I'm taking up too much of the time.
It's your channel. Of course, you take whatever
No,
time you
it's
want.
not. We're supposed to be sharing.
Ooh.
What, is it bad?
Lisa said that was mom's mixer, the Sunbeam. She said she dropped it 10 years ago and it snapped it off right in the middle.
Lisa, you broke your mother's.
Oops.
Who remembers the chunk of iceberg lettuce and the French dressing? You remember those salads, that big triangle wedge of iceberg lettuce? And it was always, what was that dressing that was orange? Was that French dressing?
That, I think, was, maybe I'm thinking of Italian dressing.
No,
It's
Italian
not.
dressing
it's
isn't
not.
orange.
No, it's not.
But I have no Italian blood. You're the one with the Italian blood.
Thousand Island.
I have no Italian blood.
I do.
Oh, Thousand Island. What is this one? News from Arm and Hammer. Arm and Hammer has news. That's very 30s looking.
Russian dressing. Isn't that ketchup and mayo? Don't they call that Russian dressing?
Yeah.
Ew. Ooh, I love blue cheese dressing.
If you're a Russian in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom?
I can't say the word I'm thinking of.
European.
Oh.
Look how excited she is to get her Hamilton Beach mixer.
Not Thousand Island. Catalina?
I don't know.
Catalina dressing. I could eat my weight in blue cheese. That's how much I love it.
Look at her with her mixer. I'm happy to be at home all day, stuck in the kitchen, cooking for my husband.
And then I have to go doll up again after he gets home to make it look like
Yeah,
he did
she has to
nothing
get
all day.
dolled up. She has to be dolled up so when he gets home, she's ready for frivolities. That's what they
ridiculous.
did in the old movies. They
I
to
know.
teach the housewife how to. Do you guys know that? They know that.
That's really that's dumb.
It's horrible.
That's dated.
Aren't
That's
you
horrible
glad
nowadays.
things have changed? Who's this little man down here she's shaking hands with? It is terrible, I know, but the times have changed. She's hot stuff with her mixer. Do you think she... Yeah.
She thinks she's all that.
Yep. You better get that chocolate cake ready.
She's hot stuff with her mixer. Who is she? Donna Summer before Donna Summer was a thing?
Oh, it's a can opener, a meat grinder, and a salad maker all in one.
3-in-1.
Look at this one. Aren't these great? Look at all that fruit. Boy, you wouldn't need this laxative if you eat all that. If she eats all that, she ain't gonna need any Epsom salt. If you're tuning in late.
Native Virginian says men came back from World War II and women had to go home and like it. That's an unfortunate thing, but yeah, that's true.
Look at this one. What does it say about an unkempt wife?
Emily Post warned that your husband would rather look at his nicely made up secretary if he came home to an unkempt wife.
Ooh. That's not good. What is this one? Instructions for what? Oh, the Hamilton Beach liquid blender. They're going to drink all that? Boy. You better make sure you've got the...
that's Hamilton Beach.
The Charmin. If you... Look at her here. I'm so excited to be stuck behind my mixer all day with no air conditioning. No pajama pants to the grocery store, I know.
I've got a funny story to tell you, or that everyone might like.
Huh?
Someone said, or D said, me too, make me a sandwich, get it yourself. So when my great-grandfather was hungry, let's say he was in the living room with my great-grandmother, sometimes he would, he'd get up and go, Florence, or go up to her and yell, Florence, make me an egg sandwich. And she'd get up and do it.
That's what they did, and there she is.
My mom said if I ever did that to her, she would whack me upside the head with a frying pan.
Look. Make me a milkshake. We're just... Yeah.
Florence, make me an egg sandwich.
Look at this. This is the Frosty Guard.
I like the color.
Look at that one. And look how nothing has saran wrap. Look at the Jell-O. It's just sitting out naked. Oh, this is going to be real fun. I'm getting hot. All right, everybody, ready? This is going to be a game. There is a very famous Pyrex dish in this refrigerator. Who can name the pattern? Let's see if it. Don't say it, but look at it.
Okay.
You're not going to say it.
No, I won't.
Can you find the Pyrex dish?
Oh, I know what that is right away.
All right, you ready? What prize do they get? Do they get a prize?
I don't know.
If they win? Ready? All right, I'm gonna show you a picture and name that Pyrex dish. On your mark, get set. Vinny, you have to tell me if they can see it. On your comments. Who gets it? They can't see it.
I don't think they can see it.
It's too blurry?
Maybe put it up a little bit closer.
What pattern of Pyrex dish do you see? I know it's blurry.
I see it. No, it's not colonial. Not green leaf. Yep, Pete got it.
Pete sees Amish butter print? Huh?
Yeah. Pete
Yeah,
saw it.
it's right.
I just found some Friggies.
It's filled with green peas. I don't know how they got the green pea. It's right there. I'm sorry that you can't see it.
But yeah, he got that. Yeah.
Who got it? Pete?
Yeah, Pete Repeat's got it.
Pete Repeat?
We're not going. My uncle has a joke about that. I'm not going there.
Wait, what does she say here? She says, defrosting is completely automatic. Melted frost is channeled into a pan. Look at her. She's dancing in her,
excuse me.
She's excited because she's defrosted her refrigerator. You see her?
Joe Scalise got it.
Look, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Lisa down in Dover, do you do that little dance when your refrigerator gets defrosted?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. She says she's wearing it right now.
I cannot imagine taking a hairdryer to a freezer to defrost it.
Look at all this. And the best for last is the downright delicious sun-made raisins.
Shannon, that's funny.
Look at all the things you can do with raisins.
Resins
Boy, that'll send you to the you-know-what.
to the bathroom.
And what I love about this is someone has got all these old clippings in here. What happened?
If she gets that excited over a defrosted fridge, she must have a coronary if she gets a fur coat.
Look at this thing here. This looks like something's wrong with her. She looks I don't know what's going on there. Is that a woman? Yeah, it's got a skirt on. Look at that.
A skirt on?
Huh?
It has a skirt on?
Well, I wasn't sure what it was. It looks like almost like a pixie. Doesn't it look like one of those Christmas pixies?
Her face kind of does. She had a rough night. Wow. Yeah.
That's a big dish. She's jamming out. Is she listening to
She's getting in there.
She's waiting for that husband to come home.
Oh.
Or her significant other. She's making raisin pudding.
Oh.
Listen to this. You ready? How long since you've served your family creamy raisin pudding rich with raisins, or plain old-fashioned bread pudding, moist and tender and tempting? Try these and other thrifty sun-made puddings. Well, if that's how that looks pretty good right there.
Those look like cookies. Is that what those are?
Yeah.
Cookie.
Okay.
Raisin cookies are actually pretty good.
Now this is a contortionist. Look at that one. It looks like his pants are on back. The one receiving that doesn't look like his bottom half is backwards from the top. The way the legs look in your picture on your screen.
It's kind of
the way the legs are turned.
Yeah, that makes it look like his pants are on backwards. That's funny.
And the legs are backwards. I think that's the same. Well, you get all these recipe books.
Raisins are the #1 ingredient in Hermits. What are Hermits?
Yeah, Hermits. It's a New England cookie. Oh, they are so good. Did Jeffrey say that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Hermits are so good. Hermit is my favorite cookie.
I don't think I've ever had one.
There she is. The husband just came home. Look at him. See her? See it?
I saw the boy with the mother.
No, but look what's on there now.
It's my computers or my phone's a little slow.
Oh. Well, anyway, you get all these raisin recipes. If you like raisins.
I've had bread pudding before. It's okay.
Look, he's really happy with that. Whatever she's serving him.
Patricia.
Huh?
I like what Patricia said.
I don't know what they're saying.
Patricia Wishon said, keep the hubby excited. And Dan D002 said she's a bony but breasty woman.
What? Well, she...
Okay, he looks a little too excited to be seeing bread pudding. He really does.
Is it after 10 o'clock?
No. He really does want that dish.
She's serving him a sun-made nut pie.
Why does he look so excited? I don't get it. I really don't understand why they made these people look so excited.
Anyway, all of this can be yours. And then the lady has all these clippings, these handmade. This is like my mother would do this. She has her like Good Housekeeping cookbook. You all have it. You know, she got it as a bride.
Imagine if she served him a T-bone steak dinner, the neighbors would be calling the cops.
And she tries to make recipes out of some old magazine clipping. Half of it is gone. Look at this. This is called boiled raisin cookies. All right, Vinny, they're tired of me.
They're not.
Let's get you to show something.
God.
And I've only got one more thing to show, and that's the end of it.
What on earth do I want to share?
I got one more thing to show, and that is the end of it.
Well, I wish I had Cher with me so I could show her, but I don't. So
I'm waiting for him. What does this say? Blender what?
blender purees.
Cecilia Brownstone.
Oh, I'm gonna show that because that's a set.
Lamb chops.
Sherry Lewis and lamb chop.
Not Cherry Lewis.
I said Sherry Lewis. Get your hearing aids. And
I know. And what is this? Welch's Holiday Stars. Have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of Welch and they make great food.
Confectioner's sugar. These are good. This is fun to have these try these.
This is bigger. This one's bigger than the one I think I have at home.
That he kicked butt on this, and I'm mad because I wanted it.
It's funny. It says imperfect on the bottom.
But the company put that on there.
Yeah. Look how big this turkey is. Turkey.
He kicked butt on that, or kicked turkey.
It's probably American bisque. You said.
Turn it. Let them see the bottom.
Or
It look.
Brush McCoy.
Isn't that the American bisque bottom?
Because I know American bisque and Brush McCoy and Royal Copley have feet. This is a really giant turkey planter. Oh. There we go.
It looks. I don't know. It is nice. Hold it. Look at the cut. This is great. He's got his mouth open. This isn't the Japan. This isn't American. This isn't that typical Napco. I love that.
I think I bought a Napco turkey today.
Show the back of it.
And he was $4. But what's funny is the company, because of this little defect right here, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but they stamped imperfect on it.
Yeah. Can you see imperfect? That the company stamped on it? I think it's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it's American bisque. That's what D says too.
That's what I was
Bisque.
thinking.
Fish chick? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Fish Chick Finds. Colleen. And aside from that little imperfection that the company noted, it's in good shape.
I love that his mouth is open. He's yelling at the hen.
He's a wild turkey. Oh, excuse me. You want to wrap her up?
That's good. That's a good one.
How about I break his neck off when I get home?
You got another one to do, right?
I do. Alrighty then, I'll share another one.
I love that turkey.
What's this? What is this? Oh, this is the White House. They saw that already.
I can't wait to rewire my hairdryer. See, the people who turned in late, you didn't see. You're gonna have to go back and watch the whole thing and see it all. It's Vinny, we've been running our mouths for 2 hours.
So this is neat. I got this. I think this was $3. This is a Mary Ann original, circa 1964 mug. You know who she reminds me of? Do you guys follow Sarah the Traveling Button on Instagram? That's who this reminds me of. She just needs the glasses to go with her. But there's the mark, 1960. Is that there?
Where is she made?
It says Mary Ann Original, circa 1964.
Who's Mary Ann? I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I just thought the cup was interesting. That's why I grabbed it. Oh, please don't tell me. Is it broken?
It happens. It happens to
It
all
blended
of us.
right in. I cannot believe it's cracked. It's so cool.
Put a little, I don't know.
She's giving major side eye.
Oh, poo.
Darn it. You know what? I have a Fenton coin dot basket that has a crack
Living the
in
good life just got here.
I was so mad yesterday when I found it. Stupid crap.
If you guys don't watch Living the Good Life, that is the queen of RS Prussia and all porcelains. I'm telling you what.
Is she in Canada?
No,
Living the Good
you're
Life?
not in Canada. Living the Good Life. You're not in Canada. Aren't you down south?
Maybe I'm confusing you with somebody else. Yeah, she does look shady, doesn't she?
She's not
She
shady.
be looking shady, like she did something.
Oh, you're not talking about Living the Good Life.
No, I was talking about that mug.
Yeah, she says she's in the southern part of the United States. Yeah.
I must have mixed you up with somebody else. Sorry about that.
Porcelain and whatnot, she finds cool stuff. This, I'm done. This is my I'm finished.
That's what he says.
This is my last piece. And you know why I corrected myself? When I was in the 8th grade, I can still hear my 8th grade English teacher. Anytime we would take a paper up and say, I'm done, she would always correct us and say, food is done, people are finished. Can you believe that?
What?
How long can I remember? See, he wasn't listening to me.
I was responding because somebody said they wanted something.
I always correct myself when I say I'm done because I can hear my 8th grade English teacher. Food is done, people are finished. And she'd
Wow.
also say, dogs are mad, people are angry. She wouldn't let us say I'm mad.
Jeez. Tough
No,
English teacher.
I mean, listen, they taught us back then.
They don't even care anymore. Mad is an emotion.
You have a few of those in your head. Which ones do you remember? Is it Dandy or I can't see it?
Please.
Huh?
I had an English teacher who gave me detention for not doing an assignment in 6th grade.
You got your percolator and you love it? Good, 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 good. Don't forget. Don't leave those. But Gail, are you in California? Which percolator did you get? I sold an automatic. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that yet. Who still remembers their English teachers?
I do.
Yeah.
English was my best subject.
Hay is for horses.
May I have that? Is what you're supposed to say. But we always say, like, can I go to the bathroom? Like, you're supposed to say, may I? But we're not reprimanded for that anymore.
I'm trying to find out the person who bought the coffee pot, if you got the automatic one or the one that's not automatic.
Food is done, people are finished.
Food is done, people are finished. That's what she taught me.
I'm done. She got the automatic one.
You did. Are you the one that's going to use it for a baby shower? Oh, I probably shouldn't have given that away.
Oops.
Rewind. Anyway.
Diagramming sentences in English class.
Yes.
What was that? I don't think I had to do that.
You never had to diagram a sentence?
I'm trying to think of what that is. It's been so long since I've been in school.
Where you have to name every word in the sentence, the subject, the verb, the participle.
The participle? That's an old school term. I don't think we had that when I was in school. I don't think we did. Maybe when we were first learning English and grammar, we had to do that. But I think as time went on and we knew how to do it, it was...
Did you guys just hear what he said?
What did I say?
That he didn't have participle when he was in school?
I don't remember it. It's been so long since I've been in school. What is a participle?
I've got to call security.
What is participle?
All right, I messed up. He doesn't know participle. Smack him, I know. Smack him with the hairdryer.
A word formed of a verb. Oh, okay.
This is when we had to diagram sentences.
You know what? It may have been worded differently. That's probably why I'd never heard of that. I don't think we called it.
Participle has been participle since Shakespeare.
They didn't use that term when I was in school.
Who's they?
My teachers.
Well,
my English teachers didn't use that term.
You didn't have my English teacher.
Times have changed.
Get back in the frame. They can't see you. I want you to see the one that didn't learn participle. Scott,
Dana.
they don't teach.
Yeah. Funny you say that, Karen. In 3rd grade, we learned how to do cursive, but then one day we just
No, you learned how to curse.
I did learn how to curse, but we would learn how to write cursive, and then one day my teacher's like, "Oh, we're not doing it anymore."
Is this the person to whom I'm speaking?
So Dee says she doesn't remember hearing participle either, and she had a high grade in English.
Yes, you do. You remember participle because it dangles. Be quiet.
Hey, Dana already got that one in there.
What,
so it's
that
fine.
It dangles?
Yeah, what's a dangling participle? She already said that, so I don't have to worry about that. See? Natalie, 1982, thank you. I'm almost 40 and never heard participle.
Yes, you did. Come on now.
You know what, Tim? I can read some cursive. I can't read all of it, but I can read some.
I need to take some Epsom salts.
I like Lisa's comment. Women know what a dangling participle is.
Ooh, Lisa getting sassy after 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but honestly, you want to know, it's almost like someone saying shuck the corn. Have you heard shuck the corn before?
Have I heard?
No, but I say that because I had never heard that term until a few years ago. And my family gives me crap for it.
They should.
Because it's not a term we used.
Have I ever heard shuck the corn? Do you know who Henny Penny is?
It rings a bell. Yes, thank you, Dee. Noun, verb, adjective, and pronoun. No participle.
Who will help me shuck the corn? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the... Then I shall shuck... No, it wasn't Henny Penny. She was The Sky Is Falling. All right, I'm getting something mixed up, but I know what I'm talking about. Woo! I shaved all the hair off my head for the summertime. Who said it was Goosey Lucy, wasn't it? Oh, it was the Little Red Hen. Are you listening?
I'm listening, but I'm responding to people.
Come on, let's do it.
1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingies.
That was Lily Tomlin. We left that about 20 minutes ago. The Little Red Hen. Then forget it.
The sky is falling.
No, that was Henny Penny.
No, I'm just replying to what Vintage Vonnie said.
The Little Red Hen said, who will help me shuck the corn? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the fish. Then I shall shuck it myself.
That's just not a term I heard until a few years ago.
Well, you don't need to probably know that term anyway.
Oh, you know what's funny? My mom's from the Midwest. She heard
That's
it all
right.
the time.
Who will help me make the bread? And the point is, nobody wants to do any of the work. But as soon as the bread comes out of the oven, what does everybody want to do?
Eat it.
And what does the Little Red Hen say? Go on. Scratch, gravel, and travel. You weren't there to do the work. Look at this. You cannot but appreciate this because you cannot see it. This is a piece of frosted good. Lisa was taught the participle in school. You cannot appreciate this. What? Who said go to bed? Go to bed with your bad self. It is clear glass on the inside, and then it has this frosted effect, and these look like icicles dangling. Look at this. No, icicles don't dangle. What do they do? I don't know what they do.
They hang.
Yeah, it looks like hanging frosted ice. Can you guys see this? It's geometric, and I'm going to call it a candy dish. It's a little too small to be a compote. I promise you, you can't see how beautiful this is. You've got to see it in bright light. Now, I kind of was lamenting that it wasn't the green that I love, but I think in this white, it looks more like ice and like dripping ice. Yeah. Yeah, unusual. I've never seen it. I have no idea who made this. I've never been a huge frosted fan either, but I like it on this piece. And I've been handling it a lot, and it's not the kind of frosted glass that picks up finger. Some frosted glass, you can't, if you touch it, it picks up finger. I can rub, nothing comes off on this.
Alrighty.
He's not appreciating it like I'd like him to. Yeah, you can't see it. You can't see it like I wish you could see it.
Oh, Daniel's here.
Who?
Tacky's me.
Oh, hey, Tacky is me. How old is your guess
30s.
on this? Oh, 30s, yeah.
That'd be a nice piece because it doesn't show fingerprints.
Yep, it does
Some
not show.
frosted does, and it's pretty bad.
I hate the frosted glass that shows fingerprints. This one shows nothing. It's like the Tiffin satin glass. It's the same way. It doesn't show fingerprints. I love this thing. What am I going to do with it?
Wrap her back up.
Wrap it up. What else are you going to show? I think 2 hours is long enough. 2 hours and what? 2 hours and 7 minutes. He's going to dig something else out. All right.
What's in here?
I still can't believe you were not taught participle in high school.
It very well could have just been used differently, but meant the same way. It could have been a synonym for a participle.
You weren't paying attention.
You know how great my grades were in English? That was my best subject in school.
English?
Oh, yeah. A's and B's all throughout middle and high school. That term must have just not...
Did you take white out to your report card?
No, never. Because I knew I'd get in trouble if I didn't.
Somebody told me to... I can't wait to plug this in.
After you rewire it?
After I rewire it.
What else did I get? I have to look at my invoices. I bought a clown.
Oh, don't show the clown. People flip out.
Which clown did I buy? I don't even remember.
They flip out if you show a clown. You'll get kicked out. I'm going to pick out a raisin.
A raisin in the sun?
A raisin recipe.
Thick.
This?
Oh, these are the turkeys. I want to show those.
Turkeys?
Yeah, the Royal Copley turkeys. Everybody's seen those.
Raisin sandwich filling? What is a puffed seeded muscat? Not muskrat. I'll spell it. M-U-S-C-A-T. Puffed seeded muscats. M-U-S-C-A-T-S. What's a muscat?
I know what a muskrat is.
No, not muskrat.
I know. But I don't know what that
I need to learn what a muscat is. Anybody know? Somebody's going to know what that is. Oh, it's a grape? Is it a grape? Mildred. Oh, Michael, why do I keep saying Mildred?
You've got Mildred on the brain.
Yeah, but what's the last name? The last name is Mildred.
No, it's Millard.
Millard. See, I'm looking.
Millard.
I apologize, Michael. My eyeglasses are. It's a grape. It's a muscat. It's a grape. How is it puffed?
Yeah, it's in a gelatin mold. I won't eat it.
Anyway, this recipe calls for puffed seeded muscats. Try that with your pantyhose.
Oh my God!
Where did that come from?
You and that darn
Who said that? That was a commercial. Do you guys remember that?
I tried Googling it the last time we met up and I could not find it.
Who said that? I can see it now. It was some awful 70s woman with big 70s hair. And she had pantyhose on. And she had a comb. And she would scrape it up and down her leg to prove her pantyhose wouldn't run.
Was she French if she said it like that?
She
or
was
she just trying to sound French?
She was something European, and she would run this comb up and down her legs, and she'd go, "Try that with your pantyhose." Who said that?
Was it a legs pantyhose commercial?
Was it? It was some actress.
Oh, I can show this, I guess.
Was it Rula Lenska? You know who Rula Lenska was?
That doesn't sound familiar.
No, Rula Lenska was English, wasn't she? I think that woman was European. I mean, was continental. Do you guys remember that commercial, or am I just like
Zsa Zsa Gabor? I don't think she would have done pantyhose commercials in the 70s.
What?
Zsa Zsa Gabor?
No, but it was for a pantyhose.
No, but I'm saying I don't think she would have done a pantyhose commercial in the 70s.
I don't know,
she was a bit older.
But all right, Danny remembers it, and the person would say, "Try that with your pantyhose," and she'd run that comb up and down her legs, and the pantyhose wouldn't run.
Catherine Deneuve?
Catherine Deneuve. I don't know. I need to just quit.
What's this?
I can't remember. I can't. Yeah, but what was the actress that was in that commercial?
See, the only people I can think of.
It was Gina. Was it Gina Lola Bridget? They're all saying, but they're not saying
I
that
love Gina Lola Brigida. Love Gina.
Hey, if Zsa Zsa can do a honky comedy.
That was Ava.
No, it wasn't Dinah Shore.
Who I love.
Dinah Shore was from Tennessee. This woman was.
Dinah Shore's from Texas.
This is what we have to deal with when we have too much that nobody cares about. I'm with you, Karen. I'm going to be a hit when I get to the nursing home. They're just going to sit me in a corner, and I'm just going to be saying all this stuff. And nobody's going to pay any attention to me.
Zsa Zsa can do a hope. Wasn't that Ava Gabor who did Green Acres? It wasn't Zsa Zsa. It was Ava, I think.
I think it was Ava was in Green Acres, but who?
Oh, Diana, you're speaking my language right there.
I'm going to be up all night saying
Brigitte Bardot.
You're going to be saying it too. Like tomorrow morning, you're going to be like driving to the grocery store and you're going to go, "Try that with your pantyhose." And you're going to say, "That doggone Scott." Who? What?
I'm going to
Who said?
I don't know. I can think of, there are so many actresses who could have done that. It could have been Sophia Loren or...
I think it was Rula Lenska. But she was English, I think. What is this?
Who was in Green Acres? Was that... Maybe it was Zsa Zsa.
What? You want to be in my nursing home? She wants to be in my nursing home. I'm going to be throwing Jell-O and... and saying...
It was Eva, not Zsa Zsa.
What, in Green Acres?
Yeah, I was right. It was Eva.
Yeah, but I want to know the pantyhose commercial one. No, it was not Joe Namath, Virginia. It was a woman.
I'm going to look it up right now.
What, try that with your pantyhose?
I just, pantyhose commercial 1972.
Yeah, but you're going to get legs or something. I want to know who that woman was that said.
Let's see if this is it.
I think I'm the only one that remember I made.
No,
maybe I made it up.
I don't think that's it.
Boy, I tell you what, this is some kind of entertainment, isn't it? This is the reason why a TV has an on and an off. Turn us off. Turn it off.
I don't know what the commercial is.
Whatever you just did, Norton Antivirus came on.
Oops.
Claudette who? Lola Brigida with Lola. Is that who it was?
Gina Lola Brigida?
Claudette. Wait, 1977. Claudette who?
LaBerge.
LaBerge. Is she in the commercial?
Oh,
you better turn that down.
I didn't mean to do that.
Can anybody find that commercial? Try that with your pantyhose.
I'm looking at it now. They're looking for
Oh, you Googled it. Oh, Rula Lenska was VO5. That's right. She was Alberto. Was it Alberto VO5 or Alberta? Yes, that's what Rula Lenska. Okay.
So it was
Yeah, but who? Lula Burge?
LeBurge.
Can you find it?
I'm looking for it.
Okay,
Now.
we're going to find it. This is the excitement of the night. Look, we just lost 20 subscribers.
1977 Claudette LeBurge Pantyhose. Oh, let's see if this is it.
Okay, does she say, try that? It is! Turn it up.
Look, these are my new Claudette LeBurge pantyhose. Watch. You can stretch them, pull on them, tie them in a knot. They never bag or tear, even in the center seam and the knees. Now, this is ordinary nail file, yes? Run it across my pantyhose. And voila, no run. I dare you to try that on your pantyhose. You pay no more than for regular pantyhose. They come in 2 shades, light and dark, and 2 sizes, regular and queen size. If they are not as good as I say, you send them back to me.
For quick delivery, specify
She
color,
didn't say
light or
try
dark,
that
and
to the
size.
pantyhose.
Regular grade,
Well,
cancel
I'm
free,
55 years old. I don't get everything right.
800-648-5325, or save this unit
And
for
how old was? What year was that?
1976.
1970. Now I can sleep.
No, 1977. I'm sorry.
Well, I was close. Didn't she say?
We got it.
Thank you. You have just.
He can sleep at night now that he figured that out.
1976 was the bicentennial.
Right.
I was, how old was I in 76? 9 years old.
Yeah.
I don't recall that commercial, but it's amazing. I am glad that Vinny and I can expand your world of useless nonsense. You're 58? You remember that commercial? Who's still on Chicken Little?
The Sky is Falling was Chicken Little.
What did I say? What did I say it was?
I don't know.
Henny Penny? Anyway, we can't go back over that. You're welcome. Thank you.
Florence Henderson for Wesson Oil.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
And wasn't Sandy Duncan out in some cornfield with Triscuits? She was Peter Pan.
She was?
Sandy Duncan was the original.
Like from Disney?
Well, I don't know about original. Didn't it start in England? Isn't Peter Pan English? She was the Peter Pan in America.
Like the Disney version or a completely different?
No, when it was on Broadway in a musical. Now here we go.
God.
Now we're starting on a whole. Now we got the pantyhose thing figured out.
Mary Martin was the original.
Oh, okay, but wasn't but Sandy Duncan was in the movie? That's right. Mary Martin was the original Peter Pan, but Sandy was in the movie.
Yeah, it's Captain or Major Nelson's mother.
Yeah, but Sandy Duncan
And the Dallas guy.
is Peter Pan a boy or a girl?
I think it's a boy. Peter Pan. Peter.
Well, why did Sandy Duncan play it?
Plenty of girls have played Peter Pan.
We should turn this thing off.
Sandy Duncan was animated on Scooby-Doo and did some sitcoms in the late 80s.
Oh, and Sandy Duncan does not have a glass eye. I just saw her on an interview. She does not have a glass eye.
She did Wheat Thins.
She can't see. What did I say? Trisket?
Yeah, Sandy Duncan did Wheat Thins.
See, I get it all mixed up.
Either way, they're still good crackers.
It's a good cracker. Yeah, she had a vision something when she was little, but because the nerves were okay in the eye, she was able to keep it, but she can't see out of one.
That's what RJC said.
Huh?
It's her real eye, but she just can't see it.
Yeah, it's her real. Why are we sitting here talking about Sandy Duncan's eye and pantyhose commercials?
You're the one who started with try that with your pantyhose.
See, now he's saying it. You're all going to say it. You're all going to be saying it tomorrow. I think it's a good way to deflect anger. Like if someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of getting angry, just yell, roll your window down and say, try that with your pantyhose.
Can you imagine that? That would be awful.
Yeah, but it keeps you from getting angry for the rest of the day because you got cut off in traffic.
Try that with your pantyhose.
All right. I think we should be done.
It's after dark.
Thank you. Should we say goodnight?
If you want to, it's up to you.
Were you going to join me? And as we say, we're going to wrap it up. They're saying wrap it up. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, you two or something. Yeah, I know, D.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So we showed you a bunch of things that we were able to thrift today. I know some of the things that I bought are going to be for sale in the old Curiosity shop. And I'm certain Vinny is going to tell us how we get to your shop.
So you can find me. You know, I can't put my link in here because I'm not. But yeah, I'm Vintage Vinny's Antiques here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram as well. I do live sales once a week. Try to get the stuff done before I do another show. Since I hauled some stuff on here, I'll probably have some of this stuff available next Saturday. I have a drop sale dropping at midnight tonight because I'll be shopping with him again tomorrow. So I don't want to have to rush home for that. And then I'll have your invoices done by Monday night. And that'll be my my fun little week. So make sure you're thumbing up the stream if you haven't. And subscribe if you have not done so already.
And then you can go and subscribe to Vintage Vinny. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And try that with your pantyhose. Bye. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. End the stream. End it.